so I am starting even though I don't feel ready. Yeah, so I don't have anything finalized for this channel, and I also don't have everything finalized for this original character that I'm drawing. She is inspired from one of my original characters I had growing up. Me and my sister designed like a whole team of superheroes while we were watching a lot of Justice League and other DC cartoons. So she was one of those, and I was struggling to find an idea for like an OC that I could just like obsess over and hyperfixate on. So I went back to my archives, which is a folder that is falling apart in my closet, and I found her, and I don't know why I specifically chose her. It might have been that she just was kind of ambiguous and not really like directly linked to any superhero, whereas there were others that were clearly just like versions of another superhero that already existed. But yeah, I chose her. Moonbeam is her original name. I'm kind of unsure if I'll keep it that way, but for now she will just be referred to as Moonbeam. I did change her name though. She does have a name. It's Maya. I have no idea what her last name will be or if she needs a last name, but it is Maya. And I'm kind of developing the story. I've put a few animatics or short, I don't know if you call them animatics, little edits, I guess, of my characters. I made a new character for her story, which I might also borrow from an OC that I designed previously when I was younger. But anyway, his name is Kuiper, and it does not look like that spelled out, but he's named after the Kuiper belt in space, and that's how you pronounce Kuiper. So I think it might be Dutch. I can't remember. But anyway, so this is Kuiper and Maya. Currently I am drawing Maya, and yeah, I just wanted to actually kind of record a voiceover for this video. So going back to what I was saying about not feeling ready, I think there's a lot of preparation and research and working ahead that you can do, but there's also a lot of unknowns, and I think it's been said a lot of times, but actually applying it is sometimes harder, but you just gotta do it. Like, you just gotta start. And I'm someone who really struggles to just start. I hate making mistakes. I wish I was someone who could be like, yeah, mistakes are cool because you can learn from them, but I'm like, yeah, no, I should learn before the mistakes, and then my life will be so much better. But that's not how life works. So I'm here starting, and I don't feel really ready, but I'm kind of excited about the unknowns, and I think after having kind of been burnt out of art for a really long time, I'm starting to actually like just enjoy drawing again, which is something that I didn't know if I would ever feel again. So it kind of feels like a part of me has been revived, and it's just really healing, and honestly it's coming at a time when I really need kind of a distracting hobby. So yes, I'm here. I don't know what my channel name will be. I tried to change it, and then I changed it twice, and then it was like, you can't change it again for 14 days. So then I'm like, I gotta be this different person for 14 days, and now everyone's gonna be like, why are you changing your name? I don't know, no one's actually gonna care. But anyway, I think another thing that I'm kind of enjoying right now is that I've had people actually respond to my art. I tried doing Instagram and kind of focused on that for a really long time. And it was kind of discouraging just trying and doing all the quote-unquote right things and still not really being successful or seeing the growth I wanted. And part of that was because I think I wasn't that good at art when I started. Not that that is the only factor that affected my growth. It probably was one of them. And then just over the years, Instagram was not really a place that I could thrive on. But then I tried YouTube fairly recently and actually was getting some traction, so that was really encouraging. And I like YouTube a lot better personally than Instagram or any other social media I've tried, which isn't many, but yeah, I think I'm looking forward to kind of building a community and also connecting with other artists through YouTube. I think one of the greatest things about Instagram was that it did give me kind of this introduction to the online art community and just some of the great people who are on there. And then that's one of the things I definitely will miss about Instagram, but I'm very relieved not to be on Instagram anymore. And I think as a artist who isn't necessarily trying to make a business of their art, but is interested in that potential and is trying to do that, you have to have some presence online first to build an audience and to market yourself. I don't know, that I feel like there's a lot of negative things that comes with that, but truly you kind of have to market yourself if you want people to be invested in your work. And some of that comes naturally just by sharing yourself and your art, but also some of that comes from being kind of in the know about trends, or if you have a really beautiful art style like that just it helps. And sometimes you can't plan for success, and sometimes it just slaps you in the face and you're like, oh man, hello. And other times people are working really hard. And I think for a lot of the artists that I've seen and who I've looked into their story, it has been kind of a mixture of the two. They are working for it, but then also don't always expect it to happen in the way it does. So it's a bit of a gamble, and I think now I'm okay taking that. I think my perspective on just being an artist online and sharing your art online has kind of changed. But my main goal would be as an artist is to inspire others to also make art, and that made such a big difference in my life when I was 16. And I had been drawing basically all my life because my dad's an artist, so art had always been a part of my life, but I really didn't take it that seriously until I was 16. And then when I was 16, it latched onto me and became my only personality trait. Not really, but kind of. So looking back at that though, when I was 16, I found artists online, and all of these artists online sharing their videos and sharing their art is what inspired me to get back into art, to explore the different mediums and media and digital art. And so it really had a lasting impact that is the reason why I'm even doing this video today, or making the art that you are seeing, which I have not really talked about. I'm recording this on my phone and my window's open, so I apologize if the audio quality is not the best, but again, I want to start before I feel ready because I think it's the quickest way to learn. So thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you've made it this far, truly, truly thank you so much. It means a lot to me, even if I don't know who you are. I just want to say thank you. So I don't know when my next video will be up, but I am hoping to at least continue to post YouTube shorts fairly frequently, so you can be on the lookout for those. And as it helps YouTube know that you like to watch my videos, if you could like and or subscribe, that would be wonderful. It really does help creators out if you do that. So, and it's just one click. So like and comment and subscribe to your favorite artists and YouTube channels. That doesn't have to be, but help people out, help us creators out. It just encourages someone. So I hope you have a lovely and wonderful day or night or whatever time it is, and that you continue to create and explore and learn, because it's great and you should do it. So keep being creative, and I will see you next time. Bye.